Yo, this new Alterac Valley meta is super selfish and toxic. What I'm talking about are these 5-man kill squads that just roam around farming honor kills. Now, I'm not talking about grouping up with other people or your guild members or whatever, forming a party and together trying to sway the battle. You know, that's totally fine. The 5 of you pushing north or south because the rest of your team isn't doing that. Or if your team is pushing north or south but they're not defending, maybe you're going to kind of backcap and defend and do the things that are not getting done that need to maybe happen to win the game. That's totally fine. What I'm talking about are people who literally do not play any of the objectives and they're only farming kills. So, and you've seen this, surely. People just standing at a graveyard, as someone reses and comes out, they kill them. They don't cap the graveyard, because that would ruin their honor farm. They only farm kills. They don't defend towers or bunkers or do anything like that. That's what I'm talking about. It's super toxic, it's super selfish, and it needs to stop, but it's not going to stop because people care more about themselves than about helping the team. And I would argue that this act is even worse than simply AFKing, because at least the people AFKing are like AFKing and doing nothing and probably will get flagged for AFK and get, booted out or something like that, hopefully. The reason that this is even worse than the AFKers is because not only are they actively playing the game, they're just playing it for themselves, and they're causing harm. Sometimes it causes turtles, and what it also does is they're not in a place that's going to help you, right? They're not doing any form of defense, and they're not doing offense. They're just sitting in the middle, in no man's land, farming the midfield. It's the same as being in Arathi Basin and just fighting people on the road instead of taking a base. Or in Warsong Gulch, fighting in the midfield when the enemy flag carrier is in the enemy base. Go in the base. Kill the flag carrier. Oh no, I'm just going to farm kills. That's what it is. It's farming kills. It's useless. It's selfish. And it doesn't help win games at all. So I'm going to show a lot of clips of this. And let me know what you think. I'll see you in Alterac Valley on Tuesday, tomorrow. And it's going to be the same thing. It's going to be the same thing. But I'm not going to participate in that. Not one bit. I don't support that. A group of a ton of alliance. They're not taking the graveyard. They're just killing us. They could take the graveyard. Here's another group. They're just swarming around the graveyard. Someone drops down. They kill them. They're just farming honor kills. They're not doing anything at all that is going to benefit their team. They're not playing any battleground objectives. This force of people could easily take Tower Point, could easily take Frostwolf Graveyard. They're not doing it. They're just staying there camping honor kills. Look at the map. We have 2 rogues and a druid on defense. We have no defense. They could easily move south, but they're not. They're rinsing us in kills. Here's another group or clip. Look, we're in these bunkers. There's so many alliance farming the graveyard, but they don't cap. They don't cap. Look at this. A group of more than 10 alliance just farming the graveyard. I'm not gonna release and feed and just give you honor kills. We're about to win this game. This alliance group the entire game did not help their team. They just spent the whole game farming kills, but they didn't do anything. We're going to all in and win this game. And these 10 or so players have just been playing for themselves, selfishly. And if they were actually helping their team, we would have probably lost the game. But instead, they're just playing for their own selves. Here's another clip. Tons of alliance. They could easily cap this graveyard. They don't want to cap the graveyard. They want to just keep farming us. The bunker, we have like 2 guys in the bunker. The Stonehurst bunker. They don't care about the bunker. They're just farming kills. Now, here's a clip of someone on my team doing this. Even an old guild member. I was giving them shit, and then they were like, what are you talking about? We're helping. Yeah, all they're doing the whole game is farming Snowfall Graveyard. They're not doing anything for the team. They're only playing for themselves. And then here, look, Iceblood Tower burned to the ground. They say they're defending and they're helping. They're literally farming Snowfall Graveyard the whole game, and they let the Iceblood Tower burn. And then I'm telling them in chat, Iceblood Tower just burned. Go defend Tower Point. There's probably like 2 alliance in Tower Point, and they have this swarm of like 20 horde just running around killing people, doing nothing beneficial. Even though they argue and they say, oh, we're helping, we're defending. You're not defending anything. You're literally having the things you're supposed to be defending burn to the frickin' ground. They're doing absolutely nothing. Defending, look at the map. It's all blue. The Alliance have literally gone all the way south and past our incredible defense. Not defending anything. You're just farming honor selfishly for yourself. And then Tower Point burns. They go over there to prove me wrong. And it burns anyway because they're slow, man. And so this is what I'm talking about. They're not doing any battleground objectives. It's only purely playing for themselves. They don't care if they win. They don't care if they lose. All they want to do is queue up and essentially farm honor kills while the other people try to win, kill some lieutenants, get them some bonus honor, and play for them. If you enjoyed the video, drop me a sub and a comment. Catch me live on my Twitch channel, Dwarf Lord TV, to connect with me or say hi to me in game on any of my characters. Dwarf Lord out.
And they say that the Dwarf Lord could save us. I'm not gonna pave here and wait. I'll hold on to the beard of the Dwarf Lord. Watch as we heroic leap away.